Welcome back to Getting Some Head, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with Luke Touma. Luke, how are you, buddy?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me, buddy.
Listen, we got a visit from Bud right off the bat, man.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, Bud's becoming a fucking podcasting star.
Dude, he's got a dog's personality. He's kind of like snuggly and social.
Yeah, he's the sweetest guy, man. We didn't want. It feels like an unplanned pregnancy with him.
Yeah.
Because we came back from Skankfest and he was just hanging out on the porch and he just wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, I guess we'll get another fucking cat. And he's been with us, for fucking, I think 3 years now, and he's everybody's baby.
That's great, dude.
What's your cat's name?
Otto.
Oh.
Yeah.
How'd you end up with him?
We adopted it. We lived in Orlando during the pandemic, and we just went to the shelter. Yeah. And I wasn't planning on doing it, and I signed the adoption papers without really realizing what I was signing.
Yeah.
I thought I was just signing something that would say if we wanted to adopt him, we would, and then my girlfriend, we left.
Legally
she was like,
bound.
oh no, we're picking up the cat tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I guess we have a cat now. So I was not reading the fine print.
Oh, dude, you got blindsided, man.
Yeah, dude, he's cute though. He's the best.
Yeah, I fucking here we go. Yeah, I didn't want any more because our last cat, we let him out because he kept wanting to go out, and he was pretty good with it. He would just go outside a little bit, and then he would come back in. But then one time he just went out and never came back. And I saw him at the end of our street one day. I was coming home from work, and he was just crossing the street, and I was like, "Killer, get in the car." And he just looked at me, and then he just kept walking.
It's like seeing your brother who's a junkie.
Yeah. Kevin.
Dave, come on. Yeah. Fuck you, man. That's your cat.
Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely on opioids by that point, man.
Where did you guys live in Philly?
Right by the airport. We were 5 minutes from Philly International, and it was fine. You know what? I guess a better... you've probably been to Philly International, but, another frame of reference could be... You know the lady that shit on the car last summer?
Yeah.
Dude, that was right around the corner from our house.
Nice.
And dude, it was... she told me, I think I was in Chicago, and she's like, a lady shit on the car around the corner. I was like, what the fuck are you even talking about? And she's like, no, a lady shit on the car. And, I looked it up, and I was like, oh, my God, a lady is shitting on cars in our neighborhood. And, she knew the bitch. She went to the same high school.
Was she a junkie?
I think so. She
okay.
was just nuts. She's
nuts.
One of those people that you look at her Facebook and you're like,
yeah,
she's got an OnlyFans, too.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, she's got a foot-based OnlyFans.
Foot-based? Really? That's not the fetish I thought she would have chosen.
yeah.
Dude,
She's more like a scat play gal to me.
I know, man. And it's if you're going to go the route of having an OnlyFans, just go shit.
Yeah.
Show feet on Facebook.
Yes.
Why not just do shit and asshole stuff on OnlyFans?
Yeah, the feet have to be the censored Instagram kind of promo for the good stuff, which is you shitting on cars.
Dude, I mean, she truly missed out, and it's and it's an expensive OnlyFans too. It's I think it was $15 for a month, which is, I don't know, man. I've seen some pretty good OnlyFans for $15 a month, and that is not $15 a month worthy. Granted, I did sign up for it for a month just to see the depth of what she was pushing out there.
Yeah,
and it was just all feet stuff. Some pictures had her feet and cat in it.
Yeah,
which was odd. But yeah, dude, I agree. She should have gone full on shit right off the bat.
Well, the feet stuff is really the hack,
I know. Yeah, it's because every lady thinks they could be a foot model.
Yeah.
Every girl that wants to make a little extra money is I could show feet. It's can you?
But I feel there's a lot. There's so many dudes that want to see feet.
Yeah.
I'm you can see feet in the wild.
I know.
You can't walk, you know what I mean? If you walk through East Austin, you're going to see hundreds of ladies' toes.
Yeah.
You're not going to see their assholes, though.
That's a great point, man. Dude, I don't know if... to each his own, man. But yeah, it's you could go fucking anywhere and see feet. And it's dude, go to a fucking... Yeah, go to literally anywhere you could see fucking feet.
Yeah. And
just get your fucking fill. But to kick off an OnlyFans, and it wasn't she just started an OnlyFans because of the pop she got from shitting on the car.
Yeah.
It was no, this was an active OnlyFans. And I know the difference. Are you an OnlyFans guy at all?
No, not really. No.
I can tell between somebody who puts a lot of time into it and somebody...
What do you mean by an OnlyFans guy? In deep with a lot of things I subscribe to?
Yes.
No.
Dude, I can pick out one... I don't know. I feel I'm kind of John Taffer bar rescue for OnlyFans. Where like, I can tell whether or not it's going to fail or not. Like this, your asshole's a freaking disgrace. Shut it down.
You are a fucking idiot. Nobody wants to see your fucking gross feet. You need to shit on the counter now. That's you. That's you reforming someone's OnlyFans.
Dude, if it didn't cost money to message these chicks, like I probably would send stuff like that.
Dude, do you want the most white trash thing I've done streaming service wise? This is perfect. I signed up for Paramount Plus just to watch Bar Rescue. I was willing to pay like $15 a month for only Bar Rescue, and then I was excited to learn recently that I also now get every UFC fight. And I feel like that's like peak white trash. Yeah. It's like I came for the Bar Rescue and they gave me UFC as a sweetener.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know, going to buy lottery tickets and you get smashed by a fucking Doritos truck.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
No, I'm not a big OnlyFans guy. I mean, I have a buddy who's really into it, and he'll always inform me on, like, the women we know who have gotten in the OnlyFans game.
Interesting.
Because there'll be, like, comics who I forgot about, and it's some chick I used to do shows with way back in the day.
Okay.
And he'll be like, she's got an OnlyFans. This is what she's doing.
Yeah.
He's like the gossip queen of, like, open micer OnlyFans.
There's guys have, like, sent me, like, links to, like, these, like, insane fucking Eastern European fucking ripoff sites, which like has like every OnlyFans you could possibly want for free, and it's like I never feel good going on that.
That's like the jailbroken fire stick of OnlyFans.
Yeah, dude, it's I don't know, as big of a pervert as I think I am. the websites have everything I need and more than enough. Like to get to a point where it's like you're going on message boards with Polish guys, like that's like my own personal line where it's like I don't need to go to that. Like thank you, but I think I'm good.
Yeah.
But as far as like OnlyFans, dude, like going back to Shit Lady's OnlyFans, I did message her to like try to like gauge her, to kind of get her side of the story, and also like I was considering having her on this show. However, she would have had to come into our house because we did that at our house too.
Yeah,
and I don't know if I wanted that crossing the threshold into my home.
Yeah. That's like the type of thing you like pay your buddy who has a gun $50 and just stand by the door in case Shit Lady gets out of hand.
Dude, here's the
bring
thing.
in some private security for Shit Lady.
Dude, I would consider that. However, my biggest concern was that she would cause a problem in the bathroom. Because it's like, even if I did have security working that day, like, I don't know what she's up to in the bathroom.
I think the bathroom's the least of your worries. You gotta worry about the fucking coffee table.
Dude, we did have a nice table at the time.
Your son's Xbox.
Why isn't this
She's
working?
not a conventional shitter, dude.
Yeah,
the bathroom might be the only safe place.
It's like a panic room. I mean, dude, there's so much about that. I watched it again recently because I went back home last month, and I just wanted to provide context as to how close we live to the actual shitting. And I watched the video again, and it's even more remarkable on like the 1,000th view because of one, that she had that loaded and ready to go, and two, that it came out as desired. There wasn't like a plop and then she had to like smack it on the fucking hood of the car. It fired right onto the fucking hood of the car, and then there was no wipe. She got right back into her car.
Yeah.
Like, it was like the stars aligned to give her that shit that she needed in the midst of a road rage incident.
That, or she's a seasoned vet, you know?
I think that's more the case.
Technique dialed in.
Yeah, which surprised me that like more people didn't come out of the woodwork saying like, yeah, like last summer I had an argument outside of Chili's and she unloaded on my fucking Nissan Rogue.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that is surprising that there aren't other horror stories about her.
And
if that was the first time she did that,
it seems to be, man, because
that's a talent. That's just natural talent.
I know. You just know you can do that on demand.
Yeah.
And I don't know
that's
that
like when they find like an NFL player in the Congo. Like
yeah, it's like,
you know what
wait
I mean?
a minute, do that again, boy.
Yeah. There's some guy like picking leaves off trees in West Africa, and they're like, "You'd make a great tight end."
Yeah, you'd make a great loose end, baby. Yeah. Oh man, yeah. She went to high school with her, and
nice.
What did you say? She was always eating chips.
Yeah, she always had a bag of chips, just munching on chips, like mouthing off, being so loud, like just
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something like very white trash about just constantly eating chips.
She always had like a crush, and she would be like crazy, like all over him, following him, kind of thing. And people would be like, at a young age too, where we're just like, what is...
Talkie fingers.
Yeah.
Put them in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, that's a good, like eating chips openly in school, not in the cafeteria, is probably a bigger predictor of failure in life than anything else that a kid could exhibit in grade or middle school.
The only people I remember doing that were just like complete white trash kids or the black kids who are amazing at sports. Like every black kid would just be like eating Doritos in the middle of the day. And it's like, yeah, he can dunk.
Yeah. Dude, Doritos to black kids who play basketball, it's like drinking water.
Yeah.
Yes. They need like 8 bags of Doritos a day. Otherwise, like they're just going to be dehydrated.
No, they need like 2 pounds of gummy worms to get up.
Dude, is that what provides hops? Yeah, gummy worms?
Yeah, 100%.
Dude, I've been thinking about the story you told on Dad Meat a few weeks ago now, ever since we stopped recording, about you stripping that Polish boy. If you haven't watched the episode of Luke on Dad Meat from a few...
It's on the Patreon.
Yeah, dude, please check out the Patreon because he told a story about stripping a Polish immigrant boy naked just because it made him and his friends happy.
I can retell it if you want.
Please do, man.
So we were about 11, and we were playing soccer at recess, and there was this big fat Polish immigrant kid in our class, and he fell down while we were playing soccer. He just tripped and fell. And then one of my friends took his shoe off, and we were dying laughing. It was the funniest thing I'd ever seen that he just ripped his shoe off. And then another kid ripped the other shoe off, and that was even funnier. And each article of clothing we ripped off of him, it was funnier than the last one. I described it to you guys like it's like it's like watching like Olympic swimming when they're like, they've absolutely smashed the world record. Like they're just like we were already hundreds of yards in front of the last funniest thing we'd seen, and each thing was the new funniest thing each article of clothing was the new funniest thing I'd ever seen. And by the end, we were like trying to get his sweater vest off. We were like, come on, like he was like providing resistance. Come on, like we were like, we need this. We need to complete the mission. It was a Catholic school, and I remember the music teacher who hated us just grabbed us and dragged us into school. And I remember he took us up to the nuns who were eating their lunch alone in the cafeteria. And I'm standing like this behind him with my 2 buddies in front of these 3 and these 3 nuns are just like looking up, waiting to hear what we did. And he goes, I have a case of 3 6th grade boys derobing Casper Kosminski. You just hear one of us go. We're all just still laughing.
Dude, I mean, this has the potential for a Netflix documentary, The Derobing of Casper Kosminski.
Yeah, definitely. That's top 10 true crime material.
Oh,
right there.
Dude. Would you take part if they asked you?
Yeah, definitely. I'd be a talking head for sure. I'd be like, I was going through a lot of stuff back then,
Stripping Polish boys is the only thing that brought me joy.
Man, it was just like one of those things when you hurt people.
Dude, has anything that you've done since then competed with the level of gratification you got from stripping that Polish boy?
No, I think that was like raw funny. That was probably the funniest thing I'd ever seen. That, and when I was in high school, we had this psycho math teacher, Mr. Williams, who was a literal Freemason, and he was a psycho.
Whoa!
And he pretty openly hated all the black kids. And then he also hated me. And like by month 2, I was like, does he think I'm fucking black? I'm pretty sure he thinks I'm black. I wanted to like grab him after class and go, I'm Italian, by the way. Mr. Not black. You lay the fuck off, man. You really diverted your attention from Jamal's side of the room over to my side. So I just want to clarify here. I'm Sicilian. I'm not black. Leave me alone. But he was a fucking prick. Like, just a complete scumbag. Like, just an asshole. And then the last day of class, of the entire semester, he decides to be nice. We're like 15, by the way. We're like 15-year-old boys, old enough where you should know what we enjoy, what entertains us. And he thinks that he's going to, like, curry favor with us. It seems that he thinks he's going to absolve himself of all his wrongdoing, being a complete prick for the last 4 months by letting us play Mad Libs like we're 7. And so he's like, and he talked like this, and he'd go, Luke, you're next on the Mad Lib. What would you like to put? The dog goes to the, and then he would just point at the open space in the Mad Lib and go, it's your turn. Like we were gonna think this is the most fun thing ever. And he set up one, and it was like Susie went to Bob's house for my friend Jeff Perez raised his hand, like really like kind of. He had like a teacher's pet energy that he was like really good acting job. He goes, okay, Susie goes to Billy's house for the, and he goes, facial. He just said facial. It was like we were losing it, and he immediately spazzed. Get out! He's like, get out! And I was like, that was the other thing I can remember. Like, there's certain funny things that happen when you're a kid that are seared into your mind. Mm-hmm. Like, they break something in you where you just go, I didn't know I could just laugh that hard at so little. Dude. Like, I didn't know I could feel this much joy on this planet from ripping the socks off a Polish kid. You know? Like, just utter, like, nirvana.
Dude, the first thing that popped in my head with you saying that was not necessarily nirvana. I think it was probably hell. But there was, like, for some reason, I know what it was. In 5th grade, our Catholic grade school absorbed this school for the blind. That their school closed down, but they wanted to continue the program by like dispersing these kids to random parishes throughout Philadelphia. And we got 3 of them. And for some reason, the sound that I don't even know what the proper name for like the blind stick is.
Okay.
The sound that made tapping the ground. It was just it did something within me. Like I just loved fucking hearing it. And there was one boy named Darren who was always like smacking that stick as he walked. And one day in recess, like I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, Darren, can I please do the stick? He's like, oh, I can't. He's like, I really need this. If anything happens to it, I was like, no, what's going to happen to it? And look, by like the 4th fucking smack, the thing just like lost its the whatever makes it taut. Because when you snap it out, you could smack it, but like I must have smacked it the wrong way where it sensed that I wasn't blind, and it's just like it lost its ability to become taut. And then like I spent like the next 2 minutes trying to frantically get it to like go back to the way it was, and I couldn't do it. The bell rang, and then I just handed this poor blind kid a pile of sticks to handle. And the next day, he ended up having a fresh stick. It definitely wasn't that stick, but that was like the opposite. Because there were like funny moments where where it's just like it doesn't get any better than this, but that was like literal hell. That was like the height of emotion. And dude, one funny thing that happened was a kid who ended up going on to kill a guy. He yanked a nun's habit from behind. Yeah, this kid Pete Miranda, and it was just like it was so incomprehensible because it was just like you see who's going to be a criminal later in life. Like you think about like Chips dictating like kids like fucking criminal history. Like we were all fucking around because we had like a nun substitute for the day. Yeah, and she's just like fucking 80-year-old lady trying her fucking best, and she's going up and down like the fucking aisles while we're doing our seat work. And as she's about to like pass Pete Miranda, he just yanks it off of her fucking head. And everybody's like, dude, what are you fucking doing?
That would have. I think I would have lost my mind seeing that. I mean, it's really fucking horrible, but like that, something like that when I was that age would have, that would be seared into my mind.
Dude,
like, that is like one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life.
Luke, seeing a nun's actual hair, it was like, you might as well have saw her pussy. Like that's how revealing it was. Dude, taking a fucking nun's habit off, you might as well take her fucking underwear off.
Yeah, that is like, you're like, oh, you're going to be a drug dealer.
Yeah.
100%.
And dude, he went to prison for beating a guy to death with a hammer.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a certain level of funny that only a sociopath can read. There's a certain like third degree black belt of comedy that like you have to be a literal psychopath. You know what I mean? Like you watch an old Cosby bit, you're like, gotta be a rapist.
Yeah. The fat boy on the fucking knee.
Yeah, dude. There's some bits on himself where you're like, oh man. I mean, clearly got to be rapist. There's just no, you know what I mean? There's a at the tip top of artistic performance, there's a talent to sociopathy connection that like, needs to be there, I think.
All right, I
think
like that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that like you can't, I don't know. I think especially with comedy. With comedy, you're like, yeah, there's only...
It's funny you mention because there's times where like you have conversations with guys who are just the funniest fucking guys on the planet, and like you're like, is there anything behind those eyes?
No.
Like it's no. It's like you would either be doing this or murdering hookers, or you might be doing both.
Dude, I think that about Nathan Fielder. I go,
oh
you're
yeah,
a sick fuck.
If it came out,
maniac.
Yeah.
I know you are. This is the only way you could be this funny. And also the way he's funny is sociopathic.
Yes.
I mean, that new rehearsal show is so fucking funny. That thing he did on CNN. Did you see the CNN thing?
Dude.
That would fucking killed me. Where there's a lot of people who listen to podcasts. Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, they're getting the news from there. I just want to let you guys know, I'm still CNN all the way. It's like Wolf Blitzer and these geezers being like, thank you, Nathan, thank you. Like, just taking him seriously. I'm like, yeah, you're a psychopath. You have to be.
Yeah, he is. Nothing would surprise me if like we turned on the fucking news and it said like Nathan Fielder's been arrested for cutting hookers in the fucking eighths.
Yeah,
it's like 100%. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, have you kept up with any of the kids that you stripped that boy naked with?
Yeah, I'm still friends with one of them. And then the other one, I haven't talked to him in a while. Mm-hmm. I think he's like a UPS driver.
All right, so he's doing all right.
Yeah, he's doing fine. He's like, he looked like he was a kid. The one kid, this kid Tyler, looked like a kid who was like, this kid could be a criminal. Because he was really instrumental in the stripping of the Polish kid. He was really...
Who was the architect, would you say?
Yeah, he was the Karl Rove of the... I was more the W, you know. I was the face of the operation. I was the spokesperson, but he was really, he was the architect of it. But no, I think he ended up like having the path where like criminal, blue collar, you know, criminal union.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. A lot of guys, I had friends like that who like became cops or which is hilarious, or like went to the military. Mm-hmm. Worked for like a UPS thing, just any kind of like blue collar job. Mm-hmm. Like, not to say every guy who works like a blue collar job is a psycho, but there are guys who you were like, man, a buzzer beater.
Yeah, thank God you found drywalling.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. Like grout work was a buzzer beater for you. Like you were gonna be doing fent and killing hookers. Like just at the last second, you know, bricklayer. like you, like that. You getting into the firefighters academy was a buzzer beater. It was a 3 from half court.
Dude, how do you think your buddy would handle it, your UPS buddy, if like he was taking a package and he happened to look at the name and he's like, Kasper Kosminski?
Yeah, dude,
like,
he'd probably lose his mind. Oh. I know him. He's like a shit disturber. He would still think it was hilarious. Yeah, absolutely.
How fresh was that kid to the country?
He was like, I think a few years. We also had a Salvadorian illegal immigrant who they just worked into our class.
How did he take to it?
Dude, if these red-pilled guys now were there for that, it's their dream story. Mm-hmm. That they were harboring, essentially, the nuns were harboring a fugitive. So the father, they were all illegals, and the father was going to get deported, and they were letting him hide out in their, like, nun quarters.
Whoa. The family?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but mostly the dad. Like, I don't think they were going to deport the wife and kids, but they wanted the dad out. And they're from El Salvador. And then this kid, Carlos, who's like our age.
Oh, you had MS 13-year-old?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. He was Tren de Aragua for sure. I've been trying to say, like, they've been saying, so, like... They've been just labeling everybody Tren de Aragua.
Oh, yeah.
Like 2% of the people getting deported for being Tren de Aragua are actually Tren de Aragua. And I'm like, we could weaponize this if we want to. Like, if some fucking dorky comedian's like,
Tren de Aragua.
He's Tren de Aragua.
Yeah.
For sure.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Tell him to lift up his pants a little bit. You'll see the tattoo.
Yeah, call him DHS. Yeah. It's like a fucking... Yeah, it's like a fucking fish tattoo or something like that. You know what I mean? Or he's got like an Arcade Fire tattoo.
Oh my god!
Clearly Tren de Aragua.
Dude, an Arcade Fire tattoo is you're the fucking head of the gang at that point, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you have any fucked up tattoos?
I have no tattoos, dude.
Would you consider one?
I feel like I'm past the point. I would consider it. I feel like I'm past the point. I feel like if I did it, I like worry like how much would I look. because I can go being racially ambiguous. I could go a few different ways. So like, I think I'd really have to like, if I was starting to get tattoos, what's my look gonna be here? Am I gonna go full Dago, full like Wildwood retard, or am I gonna go like the Puerto Rican route?
Yeah,
am I gonna look like
I would pick that for you.
Yeah, I think I look more like Latino.
Yeah, like a nice throat tattoo.
Yeah, yes.
With your mother's name or something.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, man.
Trust no one.
Yeah.
Man,
dude.
no, I don't have any dumb tattoos. You were saying that one's new, right?
Yeah, this is my wife's name, and
That's adorable.
yeah, this is I'm into Corn and Mobb
Nice.
Deep, and then I got a chimp with my wife's name underneath.
You got a Corn and a Mobb Deep tat?
Yeah, dude.
That rules.
Yeah, I had $400 at one point.
Sick, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I felt like the man leaving there, especially this one, especially the Corn tattoo that says "Life is Peachy," because I had to go into work later that day, and I worked as an operating room orderly, so I feel terrible now because like a lot of times like I would go into the room like as like patients were being like woken up from surgery, and I couldn't imagine how like unsettling it would be to see some fucking retard, like, because everybody's in scrubs, like you don't know who's a doctor, who's a nurse, and who's what, like seeing me and thinking I might be a doctor and I have a bleeding corn tattoo standing over you. So hopefully, like, nobody processed that day.
Yeah, this is just like, they're like worried you're going to spray like WD-40 on the wound.
Yeah, dude, I was cutting it close that day because I had to be at work at 3. And I think checks were, you could pick them up at like noon. Like direct deposit wasn't a thing yet. And I got my check and I fucking raced to the tattoo parlor. And I was like, can you get this done by like 2:45? He's like, yeah, no problem, man. And I got my corn tattoo and, dude, I walked in the hospital like the man. And I had the saran wrap over it, but you could see like the blood starting in the pool in there. And I was like, dude, I'm so fucking cool. And
Was that your first one?
The Mobb Deep one was my first one.
Nice.
And yeah, I felt like the man because I had a harsh wigger phase. I don't know that I ever grew out of my wigger phase, but
I could tell you're a reformed wig.
thank you, man. It means a lot to me, dude. It hit me hard.
Yeah.
Like Wu-Tang Clan hit me pretty hard.
So how old are you?
46.
46. So you were born in, what would that be?
78.
78. Damn, dude. That's pretty sick. So you were 16 in 1994?
Yes.
Damn. Man, if that's prime wig,
Luke, man, it
that's
was
peak wig,
It was
dude.
really just a really wonderful era. And
You were able to listen to Living Biggie
dude,
in high school.
It was something else. And I remember at the time, like when Biggie's first album dropped, I didn't have any friends, and I had this this mini hoop nailed to the door frame of my porch.
Yeah.
It was an indoor porch, and I got Ready to Die, and I would blast it from this little boom box, and I would pretend to be like Patrick Ewing and Akeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
And I would just be doing all these moves with not a friend in the world, all by myself. Just this little fat 14-year-old just blasting Ready to Die.
That's so sick. Pretending to be Ewing, that fucking rules.
Yeah, man, I had full blackface and everything, man. Might have been why I didn't have friends, man.
And you were in Philly. Who was on were the Sixers bad at that time? I'm trying to think. Early 90s?
Yeah, they were not that good. It wasn't until
AI.
Yeah, Iverson came, and I think 96 maybe is when they got good. When they started to show promise.
I loved Iverson.
But yeah, me too, man. Dude, I saw recently he got sober. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like at this point?
Yeah.
Like I'm happy for him, but man.
Yeah, he had the craziest like entourage stories of like blowing all his money.
Yeah.
Like 50-person entourage.
Yeah. Yeah, just going to fucking where did they go? TGI Friday or Bennigan's and TGI Fridays. They just loved apps.
Yeah.
It's just like you finally make it, and your boys are just like, "Yo, you think? What do you see what this money can do?"
Dude,
And it's
spending Supermax contract money on triple dippers?
Oh,
that fucking rules. That rules. That's
Dude.
every retard's dream.
dude, I got a taste of it, man. Because when I was fucking 19, my aunt got me an American Express card, and she's like, here, just use it for whatever you want. It was like such a nice gesture that I put right in the toilet because I went out.
Wait, so was the agreement, like the unspoken agreement, was she's gonna pay it off?
She was, and it was like just for me to have to try to like help build my credit
Gotcha.
with like the insinuation being like, just charge something every now and
Oh,
again.
this poor lady.
But dude, as soon as I fucking got it,
98 too.
dude, I bought the first thing I bought. I bought my boy Steve Timberlands.
Yeah.
And he was going through a rough patch, so like I put him on his bed for him.
Dude,
so when he got
just
home,
wigging out. You're listening to the Black Album.
Yeah,
Just blowing your aunt's money.
It was that was like if I had a girlfriend, I would have spoiled her, but like I didn't, so I just spoiled my other Wigger buddies.
Yeah.
So I surprised Steve with Timberlands. We went clothes shopping. We got Tommy Hilfiger stuff, and then there was like a couple weeks straight where we went to Olive Garden almost every fucking
Dude, a
night.
19-year-old Wigger is possibly the most dangerous person to give a credit card to.
It's a loaded gun. And but it's like I do feel bad about it, but it's like you should have seen the writing on the wall. Like, how do you not know that this is what I'm going to
You
do?
sweet, naive woman.
Yeah, I'm a fat boy who just got friends.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think I'm going to do with this fucking money?
Yeah, dude. I'm going straight to Sean John. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Decked out in FUBU and Jordan 1s? You're fucked. You'd have to take out a second mortgage. God, you fucking mind.
Dude, I feel so bad that like
You can't give a Wigger a credit card in the bling bling era.
If you give a mouse a cookie, man.
You're insane.
Yeah, I mean, I thank you for saying this because like I've felt so much guilt over the years, but like I just didn't have the skills.
Yeah.
I didn't have the skills as a fucking. I wasn't even at the height of my Wiggerhood yet. Like that came later.
No, you said loaded gun. I mean, it really is like it's like
It truly was, dude.
yeah, it's like giving your like autistic gamer son a hunting rifle for Christmas. It's like, what do you think he's gonna do with that? Are you kidding me? He's going straight to Kmart, Black Friday shopping. He's gonna air the place out. You nuts? He's taking revenge.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement of this football season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. PrizePicks is the best way to win cash this football season, and getting started is easy. Pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you're right, you could win some serious dough. PrizePicks is the only app offering stacks, so you can select the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. If you have a favorite, now's the time to show it. Boy, I can't say enough about this Philadelphia team, man. Jalen Hurts, I think, is due for a breakout game, and I would lean toward the more on the player stats. So I'm going Jalen Hurts more for Philadelphia this week. PrizePicks even lets you follow your favorite celebs and friends and copy their lineups with just a click. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code GISH, that's GISH, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code GISH, GISH, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
Yeah.
Luke, I really needed this, man. Thank you so much,
no,
man.
dude. I don't think you should feel guilty.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I felt so bad for her. Because not only did like I run her fucking credit card up, but at one point I adopted a dog who I named after one of the guys from Korn. My beagle was named Head. And I brought him home, and I had just met my wife, and I was getting regular pussy for the first time. So I was like, yeah, it's your dog now, Aunt Pat. And there was one day where somebody came to the door. Like, Head was a very rambunctious dog, and like it might have been the mailman or something came to the door, and Aunt Pat went to go open the door, and the dog was charging out. And he was a powerful little dog. She grabbed him by the collar, and he yanked her out the front door.
Yeah.
And I came home one day, and she was sitting there crying, and she's like through tears saying, your fucking dog pulled me out the front door. So it's like now I got the weight of like all of this debt that I fucking saddled her with.
Yeah.
And now she might have 2 black eyes because of my fucking problematic beagle.
Just running a train through this lady's life. Steamrolling all her hopes and dreams.
All because she gave a wigger a credit card,
Yeah,
man.
yes.
Have you ever burned somebody that badly who placed their trust in you?
Yeah, dude. I was really broke. I actually feel horrible about this. I was really broke, and I was trying to put on a comedy show, and I had no money, but I knew it could make money because it was like a popular bar, more or less, in New York. And I went to this like shitty party supply store in Queens, and the lady that ran it gave me 30 chairs on an IOU.
Oh.
And I sold them to a black church. I did like 2 shows. It wasn't that good. And then I flipped them on Facebook Marketplace and sold them to these old black ladies. It was so fucked up, dude. And like the party, it was like called like Party Hut. And the Party Hut Mafia was coming after me. Like they were putting little flyers on like the front of my apartment building. Like they had my
That's
address.
scary, man.
Yeah, dude. I gave her my buddy's number, not mine. I don't know why I gave the address, but it was a building. So I was like, as long as the Party Hut security is not here at the same time I'm leaving, I'm fine. I can kind of chance it with the time. You know what I mean? They're not going to be. I know they don't have the resources to be posted up outside of my house. You know what I mean? They can't afford 24/7 surveillance. They can afford her nephew coming by and putting a flyer on the front door.
Was it a threatening flyer or just a Party Hut flyer?
It was like, you owe Party Hut $300. Don't forget. This was the date that you took the chairs. And then I flipped them, to this black church.
What did the process look like when you were selling these chairs to the black church? Were they suspicious at all?
Well, I lived in this basement, which was kind of big, but it had no windows. It was like really cheap rent, and it was horrible in it was in Brooklyn actually. And it was like I lived in this basement, it had no windows, but and I had this just stack of 30 chairs, and I was like, I think I can sell these things. So I just took a picture of them and put them on Facebook. Who needs
chairs?
Yes. And it was a black church, the only people that needed the chairs.
Oh, my God.
And they were shitty chairs. And I was like, they'll take it. Yeah.
Now, how did you initiate the conversation where you're like, y'all look like y'all got some tired knees?
I just posted it up, and then some like middle-aged lady named Letitia sent me a DM. She's like,
baby,
we looking for chairs.
Baby, we tired.
Baby, we tired. Baby, we been sitting on the floor. Pastor come in and talk. We sitting on the floor. We need chairs. Yeah. I would assume it was a chairless Baptist church for a few months before she ran into me. Really, I helped the community.
You really did, and it was really nice. And it's like you got to think of like
I aided in reparations.
That's a great way to put that.
I'm the Robin Hood of Brooklyn,
dude.
I took chairs from the white and gave them to the blacks.
You were Robin for the Hood.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. You got to give yourself credit because like black knees do not age well. So you really, you probably did more for extending black lifespans, short of fucking, banning sugar.
Yeah, 100%.
So give yourself credit for that shit, man.
Yeah, I cleared up some serious circulation issues there.
Did you ever go to the church to enjoy the chairs with him?
No, I never. I should have got right with God. Got down with the Lord a little bit.
Have you ever reached back out to Party Hut?
No, I was trying to find it on Google Maps, but I assume it closed. Maybe I put them out of business.
Oh God, yeah.
But I couldn't. I don't think it exists anymore. I thought it was in Queens. I'm getting my apartments mixed up. I lived in a lot of shitty apartments.
Isn't it kind of nuts how places will just lend you chairs?
Yes.
We got chairs like that for, I think, one of our kids' like baptism parties. Like somebody told us, they're like, yeah, if you go to a funeral home, they'll just like lend you chairs. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they're like, how many do you need? And they gave us like 50 fucking chairs, and they're just like, yeah, come pick them up and return them when you're done.
Yeah, 100%.
And it was like, as a piece of shit, I'm surprised like I didn't destroy them or fucking.
Yeah, that was like even old. That was like pre-pandemic, definitely pre-pandemic, but like it was older New York. Now I feel like it would be like the Amazon chair drop off. Like it's like the era of just like lending someone a chair with an IOU is gone.
Yeah,
it's just been like techified.
Is there anything that you would feel comfortable lending people, like just as kind of like your own personal reparations for wronging Party Hut?
For wronging Party Hut? What do I have? I have a bunch of shitty sneakers, but that would also probably go to the black community.
Oh my God.
Or the Wigger community.
Oh, dude.
I could save someo's aunt by giving them the dusty Jordans I don't wear. Because I had a sneaker face that didn't last, and I have a bunch of Jordans. There's an aunt to a Wigger out there that I could lend my old shoes to. I think.
Oh my God.
Keep her from bankruptcy.
Dude, 501c3 written all over this, man. That's who nobody thinks about. It's like, yeah, man, I got to fucking piggyback off of that too, man, because I have some reparations to make. And I feel so bad that like things ended that way with my aunt because
you were
such a sweet lady.
So you wrote your book's on Perks, right? Mm-hmm. And that was like Facebook posts.
Yeah.
That's a fucking great idea.
Yeah, dude. I mean, by and large,
junkie Facebook rules.
It does, and it's like I'm watching somebody go. I feel like I'm like fucking Christmas caroling myself. Like
Yes.
watching this one guy. I'll show you his. I'm not going to say his name out loud, but watching this guy who's like 35 with fucking kids going full on wigger. Like I think his last post was like doing this shit, and it was like a realize type deal.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, junkie Facebook rules. They'll get.
time pass is not an apology. I ain't forget that weird shit you did, Goofy.
Yeah.
Delete that paragraph, King. She don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Selling sneakers.
Nice.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
With the shiesty on?
Yeah, fucking 40 years old with a shiesty. Actually,
great.
I should say, Jamie, hand me my shiesty over there.
Yeah, shiesty.
So 46 with a shiesty.
Nice. Let's go.
I got a fresh shiesty, man.
You can take the wigger out of the hood. You can take the junkie off Facebook. You can't take the Facebook out of the junkie.
Yeah, dude. As the words were leaving my mouth, I was like, it was like the rest of the words were dropped from heaven. Like you have a shiesty on on the desk over there.
That's so funny, dude. No, that's junkie Facebook's amazing, dude.
Yeah,
All these social media platforms adding the video element was legendary for junkie entertainment purposes.
Dude, I would not doubt that was the motivation for it.
Yeah.
Because they're all so entertaining. And there's one, you know what I like right now, Luke, is the wigger meth head who does hat flips.
Yeah.
Like, he really gets me right now. And I know, like, he's really trying, I wish I could think of his name, but, like, I know he's trying really hard to reach Jake Paul. So, Jake, if you're watching this, check out the wigger hat flip guy.
Jake,
because he really needs... He's really hunting for your validation, man.
I
It could
love
really
the
go a long
like
way.
motivational videos from like the guy addicted to blues outside of a Dollar General. So it'd be like a guy who's like just perked out of his mind, and he's just like he's got a junkie voice, and he's like standing outside of like a dollar store or like a fucking Big Lots, like just on the street in front of some shitty store, and he's like, dude, like people don't even know what I'm about to do. Like I'm seriously like, dude, I'm on because I lived in Boston for a long time. Dude. It's like, dude, like what we're working on right now is gonna like move fucking mountains, bro.
Go see your kids, man.
Yes, yeah. It's like Gary V, Gary Vicodin. They don't lose their motivation, dude.
Nah.
The junkies have a self-belief to them.
Dude, I think it's because, like, at the root of the pill problem is hustle.
Yes.
Because, like, every day is a new hustle.
Yeah.
Like, just obtaining pills is, like, you're just on your grind. And there's no complaint about having to grind that you have to find more pills. It's like, this is my lot in life. And I just have to go out and get pills today.
Yeah.
So it's like, pills will instill it. Dude, I wrote my first book on pills.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like, I don't think I would have ever written a book if I didn't get addicted to Percocet, because it just removed that level of self-doubt that I would have had otherwise.
Yeah.
And like being on pills, it was just every day was like, dude, I'm the fucking man.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, the world needs to hear from me.
Yeah.
And I wrote a book, and I just remember at one point we went down to Hunt Valley, Maryland to go to this monster convention called Monster Mania. And I was so proud of myself that I had enough money to take my family to Maryland for a horror convention. And we stayed a weekend at Embassy Suites. And Embassy Suites got like the fucking rock wall with the fucking water feature. Mm-hmm. I remember like sitting next to it on my laptop typing my book. I'm like, dude, I'm the fucking man.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like just slowly nodding out of my fucking keyboard.
But like you weren't wrong. You did write a book.
Dude, there was so much. I wouldn't change anything about my life because I truly appreciate where I'm at. But even the pill era, man, like, I mean, it was rough on her.
Yeah.
But I really had a good time by and large, man. I made out like a bandit. And part of it was that, like, yeah, like it instilled something in me. Like it honestly, yeah, it gave me the Gary Vicodin hustle.
Yeah, the Gary Vicodin.
I didn't have it before that.
Yeah, 100%. It does give. Yeah, it gives you a hustle to you. Like I don't know if I'm ever thinking about if I'm kind of skittish about putting out a special or something, I might just get 100 Roxy's.
Dude, that's it.
You know,
Dude, yeah, it's like
it's PEDs for your dreams.
Yeah, it is ayahuasca for wiggers.
Yeah, dude, my buddy said it's so fucking dark, but he said the funniest thing. He was like, like the brief period of 80 milligram oxys, he was like, This is how you know that those are fucked up pills. He was like, you'd be at the funeral of someone who OD'd, and they'd be like, yeah, 80s. And then everybody would go, who'd get 80s? Remember 80s?
Yeah, you're fucking eulogizing 80s.
Yeah.
Instead of the fucking guy in the fucking casket.
They were like, he was like, you were as excited to hear that he got his hands on some Oxy 80s as you were like mourning his death.
Oh my God, man.
I was telling you, Boston, like, I said it on Dad Meat, but like, it totally wiped out a generation of dudes with pills. I feel like Buffalo's like has the vibe of a pill town, but I just feel like it's not as pilly as it should be.
It's nuts that it never overtook it, because I've only been to Buffalo once. Like, that seems like every element of Buffalo is ripe for pill use.
Yeah, dude, it looks like a scene from Out of the Furnace. Like, it's a fucking, it's just a broken area.
Yep.
Yeah, just like one of those kind of Rust Belt areas where it's like, it's just a bunch of the carcasses of old Kodak factories.
Oh, dude.
You know, and it's like, this is perfect for pill use.
Dude, fuck.
Because my friends, we never gotten I've never done a painkiller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a Xanax once, but I drank and I couldn't remember anything for like 15 hours of my life.
Oh, yeah.
Just wiped from
Same
my mind.
experience, yeah.
Yeah.
I only did it once, and it was so unpleasant that I was like, I don't understand why people like this, but...
No, I didn't like it. I was like, because I was like hanging with some friends I hadn't seen in a while, and we took one like earlier in the day because we were hungover. We had drank the night before, and then we drank again that night. And I was like, well, I just skipped a fucking day of fun.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah,
Dude,
it is. And it's, I don't know. I feel lucky that I never took to them, because I would put literally anything in my body.
Yeah.
And
you don't drink?
No, I gave up drinking in 2017. That was my bugaboo for a while.
Because you got off perks, but then you kept boozing?
No, dude, I drank every day from like 95 or 96 till 2012. And in 2005 or 6, I got into Coke, and that was when Coke paired with fucking alcohol really fucking sent me to the moon.
Yeah.
And I ended up going to rehab for that. And then I got it right before I got into pills. I had a really bad bender in Atlantic City where I ended up smoking crack.
Yeah.
And at that point, it was just like, it cannot get any worse than this. I have to stop. And I was truly resolved to stopping everything at that point. But then like 3 weeks later, I was working this manual labor job, and my leg felt like it was on fire. And it just got worse by the day. And I went to the doctor, and he's like, oh, you have 2 ruptured discs in your back, and like instantly gave me perks. Oh, and I was like, all right, cool. And it's like, I wanted something, because it's like, when you're removing like these substances from your life, it's like you have to replace it with something. And people that end up becoming successful in sobriety, they replace it with better habits.
Yeah.
For me, it was just like, all right, perks are going to replace Coke and booze.
Yeah.
And like that was like my crutch for the next like 3 years. And then after that, it was just like, I was trying to give up everything. And it was just like, you know, I would go a couple months, and then I'd fall off the wagon. And then 2017 is where I finally like got it all together and was able to piece it together. And
did you give up everything at once?
yeah. Well, all right, so it was pills, all right, booze and Coke, and then pills, and then from 2012 to 17, it was always a mixture of Coke and booze. I only had like one time that I went back to opioids after I decided I was going to give it up.
Yeah.
So it was usually like either opioids or booze and Coke. So booze and Coke was my last bender, and it was like, it was a good bender.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, I made the most of it.
It's a fun one.
I mean, it really was. Like, I dumped Coke down the fucking drain for the first time ever, because before that, it was just like, I'm going to do this until I can't get any more.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I was like, all right, I think I'm going to die if I do more of this.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was that. And I had a lot of fun experiences, but I'm glad that shit's done.
100%. Yeah, I mean, like, Coke and booze pairs too well together. It's just a dangerous combination.
It's perfect, man.
I mean, it's like a bump is just like the greatest drunk cigarette of all time. It's just a pair.
Dude,
just
it's
peanut butter and jelly.
And it's like, I feel like once you get into it, I know personally I would go 0 to cocaine very quick. Yeah. Whereas like as soon as like I finish my first beer, I'm like, all right,
let's get a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure you start scanning the room like fucking RoboCop.
100. Yeah, you have to like try to unlearn that. I mean, one way is just getting sober, but yeah. I also feel like I've been like, yeah, you need to not it needs to not be a thing you do when you drink.
Yeah.
Like
I don't think I could. Like I think
have-
it's so deeply ingrained in me that I don't think I could.
yeah, what like
Unlearn
do
that.
it without like 12 step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it's like cocaine ruined drinking for me. Not that I was doing great with drinking before cocaine, but there's no doubt in my mind like I'll still get flashes of like wanting coke.
Yeah.
And it's just like I just know as long as I don't drink, I'm probably not going to do it because I think I only did coke without alcohol maybe a couple times in my life.
Yeah.
Because it just seems insane to not drink while you're doing coke.
For sure. I think way more people do it than talk about it.
100%. As soon as you take a bag out, nobody does coke before there's a bag, and then as soon as you take a bag out, everybody's like getting the gimmies. You ever see the Berenstain Bears book, the case of the Galloping Gimmies or something, where the dad loses his shit because everybody wants something at the supermarket? That's what it's like when you got cokes. Like everybody's got the gimmies, and you got to be fucking Papa Berenstain Bear.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, dude, I'm lucky to have. I realize like
I notice it too. Like you probably know this, where like if I hear that there's a guy who's like he's a big drinker, because like drinking is it used to be more celebrated. Now I feel like everybody's like on their like sober fitness Christ grind. Mm-hmm. They're being sober. They're doing sober push-ups with the Lord or whatever. You know, especially out here. But booze is kind of glorified in a way where like you can be a guy who's known as like, yeah, he likes to drink. He loves throw back a couple beers. And like, that's like, you're the fun guy. Yeah. Right. But anytime I hear a guy like that and like the hours, how much time he spends boozing, I'm like, this guy definitely blows down 100%. Yeah. Like there's no way. I've only met a few people who are like out boozing all night who don't do blow like all the time. If you're out all the time till 3 a.m. drinking, I'm like, this guy definitely
100%
parties.
Man. Yeah, and it was like before I started, like part of like I feel naturally guilty about everything, and it's like I think just because I got butt fucked with Catholic school for so many years. But when I first started doing coke, I just as soon as it ran out, I was like, I'm the worst person in the world. Oh my god, like how am I doing coke? But then like as you progress through it, you're like, everybody's fucking doing this shit.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I don't know. I feel very lucky. And I realize I'm talking about gratitude and life changes while wearing a shiesty. So, I totally forgot I had this fucking thing on. It's like, yeah, man, I totally got my shit together. And
it's so funny to be in a shiesty. I'm just like so lucky to have a good support system around me. You know, my family, you know, they've really been my rock.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm living the Footprints poem right now. But, dude, one thing I want to ask you before we head to Patreon is what is something that you're grateful for right now?
Oh, something I'm grateful for? Man. Oh, what could a lot. I feel pretty grateful right now. I like that question. My girlfriend, that's one. She's awesome. Great, like, so supportive and awesome and, like, my best friend. And, moved here with me, even though she loves New York City, and it's just like wants me to succeed and has no bitterness about like me wanting to do stand up every night of the fucking week and having to take a trip on no notice and like, you know, that's one thing for sure. I think being here, I'm pretty grateful for. It was a good move. I'm really happy about it, and I feel like we got a really cool community.
Hell yeah, down
here. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people shit on it. I get it. There's many gay things about it publicly. The public, we need better PR for this place.
Yeah,
I would like for us to do it.
Although part of me like wants people to think it. I want people to think it sucks.
Yeah, you don't want the secret to be out. Yeah, I know. If everybody thinks it's fucking gay and corny, then we could just keep having a good time and there's less competition.
Yeah, it's the worst. There's MS-13 everywhere.
Yeah, there's MS-13. Yeah, everybody's a fucking neo-Nazi or whatever. No, it's been cool down here, dude. Because I was like, I'm definitely grateful for that. I feel like we just have a good crew and it's a big crew. A lot of friends, a lot of good dudes, and I feel like there's a real collaborative vibe of like us doing each other's pods and shows and like hanging out after the shows and stuff. It reminds me of like when I started stand up. Because New York was like really, I was doing fine there as a comedian, but it was like really fractured. There's no like crew or scene or anything, and it's like I see like Chris and Tommy way more here than I did there. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm grateful for that. I guess.
Oh, that rules, man.
My health.
Yes, dude. Oh my god.
Do you work out? You're kind of jacked.
Yeah, my secret is I lift 3 to 4 times a week and I eat like I'm about to be executed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just on a permanent bulk?
Yeah, unintentionally. I think I probably replace drugs and alcohol with food. So it's like I kind of eat what I want.
Dude.
Thank you, dude.
You look fucking jacked.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Luke. You're making me. You really make me feel good about
You're
myself.
blushing
Well,
through your
dude,
shiesty.
you and this fucking gay guy that just asked for a dick pic.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I get it, dude.
Look,
I get where he's coming from.
Jaime Javier messaged me to ask how big is yours.
Is he a body?
He is, yeah.
Whoa, damn, dude.
Yeah.
See?
I said ask for money.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. If I'm going to send one, I'm going to send it from the kindness of my heart.
Start an OnlyFans where you should take shits.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know. But yeah. Dude, an OnlyFans isn't too far-fetched for me at this point. I see people... Yeah, we'll talk about this on the Patreon because I really want to get into this. But, dude, what do you want to promote before we head over there?
Rough Week podcast. Please check it out.
Dude.
We got to have you on soon.
Dude, I would love to. You and Christoph are so goddamn funny. The episodes we did at Dad Meet, that might have been the best I've ever felt doing a podcast because I feel like I was radiating from fucking laughing so much.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you guys having this. It was a fucking blast.
Really fucking fun time. And yeah, you guys are the fucking best and you're so goddamn funny, dude.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate you having me. Yeah, check out the pod. That's really all I ever want to promote.
Oh, yeah.
I just want people to listen to it.
So goddamn funny, man. And yeah, we're gonna head over to Patreon now with more Luke Touma. If you guys aren't on the Patreon yet, please consider it. Patreon.com/gettingsomehead. Part 2 of every episode. We do a lot of After Dark episodes too. If you want to hang around and talk about sex for a half hour, you're welcome to. No pressure. Aside from the After Darks, we do live episodes, and on top of that too, I'm doing some other podcasts on there now. I'm doing PAWG Talk with my lovely PAWG wife Jaime. It's a weekly podcast now. I'm doing No Bueno, which is a solo true crime podcast that I'm having a lot of fun doing, and then also doing a new gratitude-based podcast, initially called Gratitards. Realized I'm not going to make any money with that name, so I think I'm going to change it to the Grateful Chimps.
Dude, you have the best names.
Thanks, dude.
When you told us your true crime podcast is called No Bueno, I was fucking dying. That's so funny.
Look, I truly feel like I can see the good in everybody.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to find some good in people that are deemed no good at all.
No Bueno.
So, like, for instance, Jeffrey Dahmer, it's like he had a pretty good job history.
Yeah.
And when he was on his murder trial, shit, 2 bosses came to speak in his defense as character witnesses. Like, you know how good of an employee you have to be for 2 of your bosses to come to your murder trial and be like, yo, think what you want about Jeff, but he shows up for work on time, he's not a problem, and he gets done what he needs to get done.
Yeah. He's a pleasure to work with.
He really is, man.
Yeah.
And he did seem so, but yeah, that's on No Bueno too. So there's 3 other podcasts on there, and you get that just when you sign up for the Big Boss Head Getter tier on the Getting Some Head Patreon, baby. But thank you guys for supporting everything I do. And one more thing before I go, my new true crime card game, it'll be here by the time this episode drops. I'll have fresh packs of my new true crime card game, Satan's Helpers, which is you're taking on the role of defense attorney and you're defending some of history's worst people. It's a ton of fun. It's a really fun party game, and I can't wait for people to play it. And aside from that, we're heading over to Patreon now, and we'll see you there. Later.